And then here's my Dark Knight Returns Player's Card Batman. I just have him sitting on the speaker. He doesn't move. You would think he would move being on that speaker, but this speaker's real sturdy. It doesn't move even when things are booming. So yeah. Here's my old monitor. It has a good refresh time, 2 milliseconds. And it's just a 1080p monitor, SyncMaster PX2370. It works well. Really thin. But I like it. Have those cool LEDs. I don't have those on when I'm working, unless I need to see something on my desk. And yeah, I don't have OCD or nothing. I removed all the papers that I had here because there's just too much info on it. So I don't have OCD, just if you're wondering. And then I have up here Revoltex. Have Nicholas D. Wolfwood over there. He fell over just today and this broke off and I had to fix it. Should be an easy fix using some glue and clamps. So yeah. Then I have one of my favorite characters, Vash the Stampede Revoltech. These guys are mostly based on the anime. That's why they look like that. I hope they make Trigun based on the manga. I mean, these are based on the manga. I think I said the anime. Whoops. Sorry. But yeah. I always have people asking me questions about him because he just looks so cool doing that. Then back there we have some Mario accessories. Did a review on that. I did reviews on pretty much everything I showed so far. And then we have the Player's Kai Ichigo with the Hollow Mask. Freaking awesome. Then we have Spike Spiegel back there doing a kick. Love Cowboy Bebop. Can't wait to get the Blu-ray edition DVDs, Blu-rays. I'm probably gonna wait until they go on sale a little bit. They're kind of high right now. Then we have some Sonic accessories. Then above we have Super Saiyan Goku. And I have him kind of floating up there. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome. And then we have Sasuke and Naruto. He has his Sage Mode eyes and cape, custom cape there. I have him doing kind of like a... There was a picture online with the Rikudo, with the Sage of Sixth Path, and I believe his brother. I'm not sure if it's a legit photo, but they're kind of like this. But yeah, look really cool. So I decided to recreate it kind of like that. Them as good old pals again. Then we have Mikasa from Attack on Titan. One of my favorite characters. Actually, she is my favorite character in Attack on Titan. Yeah, I kind of have her getting launched up a little bit with her scarf. Yeah, really cool. Love that figure. And then way above here we have the 1989 Batmobile. Oh yeah, this thing is awesome. My favorite Batmobile ever. Freaking cool. Yeah. Everyone's just like, whoa, you got that? It's freaking awesome. And yeah, barely was able to afford it. Just barely. I really have a lot to thanks for like my old toys. I had a lot of old toys. Transformers, Star Wars, old Batman figures, Power Rangers, and I collected a lot of it when I was young. and I held on to it, and I had some pretty rare stuff in my collection, and I was making some good money. The only reason I have so many Hot Toys and nice figures is really because of that. I just started selling that, and I started doing really well, and I was able to buy a lot of this cool stuff. Like, I pretty much sold everything now, so my Hot Toys buying days are kind of, you know, going a lot slower now. But yeah, and sometimes certain figures would gain really high. Like, I bought the Player's Kai Metal Gear Solid Snake and Cyborg Ninja, and I noticed they were going really high. I bought them for like $50 a piece, and they were going for almost 400, and I sold them, and I bought the Jokers. Like, I would do stuff like that for a little bit. And I would kind of just you know, upgrade from quantity to quality, really. And yeah, then over there we have Jack Nicholson Joker, and then 1989 Batman. Just have him up there, looking cool with the bat signal in the back of him. And over here we miss my my Fender Telecaster. This is the second guitar I ever got, my electric. You can tell the bridge is all rusted up. Yeah, I cleaned it I don't know how many times, but it just keeps getting like that. But yeah, I love that guitar. You can play a little bit of everything on it. Just the way the pickups and everything is set up, it's amazing. Yeah, and I have a custom shop little thing up there. But yeah, it's my second guitar. I had a Fender Stratocaster before that, a white one. Not a Stratocaster, but a Squier, a little cheapo kid guitar. And eventually, I don't know, I know what happened to it now. It was just a bridge problem, and the thrust rod, I think, got a little bent out of shape, and I couldn't get it back in tune, and the strings kept breaking on it, and I didn't know what was wrong with it. I thought it was just no good anymore, so I just sold it to somebody, and then eventually I was able to get this guy. Yeah, my parents bought me this one. I still love it today. I'm gonna keep it forever. I changed the pick guard on it. It used to have a black one, and I put a white one, and then I put that sticker on it. It says no regrets. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that guitar forever. So right there we have a Wolverine little metal plate thing. I don't know what it's called, but yeah. And then we have Houston Texans swimsuit calendar. I was given that. I usually don't put that stuff in my room just because it, you know, it just makes you sometimes look like a pervert. I'm not really like that. Try not to be. But yeah, it was given to me, and I put it up. And here's the rest of my Blu-ray collection. I have the Winter Soldier, Godzilla. I love good Godzilla. Got a lot of mixed reviews, but I still like it. It wasn't Pacific Rim or nothing. X-Men Days of Future Past. Great movie. And here's my collection. Had Ultimate Matrix collection with all 4 movies, even the Animatrix one. And we have the original Spider-Mans, Gone in 60 Seconds, Sin City, Kill Bill, Volume 1 and 2. I love the first Kill Bill. Man, that's amazing. I love The Bride. Got Transformers, the first one. That was the best one. That's the one I like the most. Some of the new ones have a little bit better scenes with the Transformers. You know, in the fight, at least the fight scenes, because you know the camera was kind of like zoomed in too much in this one. But yeah, the Transformers showed the most character in this first one. Now they're just kind of like they're just battle bots. They don't have really any personality at all in the new ones. And then we have Cars, WALL-E. I love that movie, WALL-E. The Incredible Hulk, Zombieland, yeah, Hellboy 2. Yeah, Kick-Ass, Glorious Bastards. And yeah, I'm still updating this. And then I have the Dark Knight custom thing with the Batpod. I'm still updating my collection. There's still a lot of more stuff I want. Just, you know, looking for it. And then down here I have, I don't know if you can see it, I have a French sword down there with the cross guard. Anyways. And over here I have my Dark Knight Rises poster with the movie frame that lights up in the back. It's a custom frame. What I did in here, I don't know if I could open it with one hand, unfortunately. But yeah, I ended up putting LEDs just like what I have over here. You know, just some white ones. I put these whites come in sets of 4, or 4 in one set, whatever. Yeah, I'm getting tired. So yeah, bought 2 of those, so there's 8 in here. I did that because cathodes, I heard like bad things about cathodes, that they don't last too long, and you could just hear like a high-pitched noise, and they use a lot of energy. So I just decided to go this route, and it lights up a lot better than the cathodes would have. So yeah, there's a lot more room, silent, no heat, doesn't use that much energy, and it looks a lot better in the end. So yeah, I wish I could open this up. Oh shit. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. It has a spring in here. Yeah, there it goes. Here it goes. But yeah, I don't know if you could see it. It's really bright in there. But yeah, I have it connected. There's actually 8 in there, but it looks like there's 4, but because 2 are connected together. Yeah, I plan on doing more of this around my house with other posters. I'm gonna make a bunch more of those. Like, I like the Guardians of the Galaxy poster that they have. I want to buy some old stuff, like some Star Wars posters. And then here's my favorite, back since I was a kid, RoboCop. Oh yeah. Sonic's my favorite video game character of all time. I have to say RoboCop is probably my favorite movie character. Right next to 1989 Batman over there. But yeah, my favorite. He just looks awesome. Crazy cool. Then we have Ed 209 next to him. RoboCop Robocop's rival, at least to me. Then we have Link. I call this the dynamic trio. Yeah, we have Skyward Sword Link there. We have Man of Steel Superman. And we have Medicom Batman over there. This cape off flowing on the Spider-Man building stand or whatever. Yeah, sorry, my camera was running out of memory. But yeah, I call this a dynamic trio. One day we'll see a Batman versus Superman versus Link. Everyone knows Superman's gonna lose. And it's just gonna be up to Batman and Link to battle. But yeah, I'm gonna move Link somewhere else. He doesn't really fit there. I'm gonna probably put him where my Xbox One and all that area is. I'm trying to keep the anime with the anime, the movie characters with the movie characters, the game characters with the game characters as much as I can. But yeah. And here's my custom Flying V. So as you can tell, the body and the headstock are different. I had someone custom do the body and the headstock, and I had a problem with the headstock because the fingerboard overlaps, so I had to cut some wood and then glue it to the back of the fingerboard because the body doesn't have that area where the fingerboard's supposed to go over. So I had to had to glue some wood to it, clamp it down for like a week, and then I was able to mount the what's it called, holes in the back, because yeah, the Gibson guitars are the headstock and the neck and the body are all just one piece of wood. Here, let me get closer for you. Show you what I'm talking about. This right here. Yeah. Can't hold everything at once, but yeah. I could not screw those into the back. And yeah, I had to put a piece of wood back there in order to get it functioning correctly and screwed on right. And it actually worked out. And I was able to adjust the thrust rod correctly. Everything worked out. So yeah, as you could tell, there, as I said before, two different people painted it, and I kind of messed up. So yeah, this is kind of a beige, and then this is Olympic white. I really, when I first, I had this body made first, but I thought I told them Olympic white, and apparently it wasn't Olympic white, and I ended up discovering that the guy who did the headstock, the neck for me, said, well, this guy got it wrong, this is Olympic white. And I ended up looking it up, and well, he was right. And of course, this was years, I had this done years before. I had some off-brand neck on it, and yeah. And then I put a gold pick guard, and then I have these Gibson I'm tired. Gibson humbuckers in there, double coil humbuckers. I think they're made for like heavy, if I remember correctly. And then I have like a .045 capacitor, I think, or is it or 0.47, something like that, in there. And then I have a volume knob, 2 volume knobs, and a tone knob. And then yeah, I have my pickup switch, all gold there. And then I found this tremolo bar. Yeah, I was always in love with Jimi Hendrix custom V that he had. I was in love with that thing, and I've been looking for a bar like this, and I eventually found one. It was kind of expensive. It was like 60 or 70 bucks they wanted for it. And it's just, you just screw this on and it's just a bar. It doesn't have springs like a Stratocaster does in the back. But yeah. And then that bridge there. Yeah. It's all custom. Had someone do that fingerboard. And it sounds good. This kind of gets it out of tune real easy. I use 11 gauge strings, so maybe I need to go lighter, maybe 10s or 9s. Maybe it just can't handle that much of a string. You could tell I had a different bridge on here because I would use some wood filler in there. But yeah. So, yep. Now have Ted Nugent. It's kind of, I love his music, but yeah, I'm not gonna say anymore. Jimi Hendrix, and then one of my favorite guitarists ever, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Love that guy. Eventually I have like Eric Johnson and Steve Vai and all those guys up there too. And Prince, all great guitarists. Pink Floyd, I'm missing as well. Yeah. My battery's gonna die. Here's my custom guitar. I had someone make the acrylic body for me, and it's heavy. This thing is heavy. It's incredible. It weighs about 3 times more than a normal guitar would. But yeah, have I believe a 68 Fender bridge on here, and it has 5 springs on the back. Let me see if I could get back there. I don't want to move that piece of paper up there because it has my name on it. But yeah, yeah, I had this guy make this body. He had a extra Stratocaster body, and he just pretty much copied it almost exactly. So yeah, I have these chrome single coil covers on them. I use Texas style pickups, which is kind of like what Stevie Ray Vaughan has. His single coil pickups that were overwound. Yeah, and this pickup up here, the neck pickup sounds absolutely incredible. It's real bassy, real tough. I mean, real bright, not tough. But yeah, it's beautiful. I used 11 gauge strings on this. Sounds gorgeous. And yeah, I have my maple neck there. And a custom thing I had done was I put a 9-volt battery, put the switch here. The 9-volt battery is kind of old, it's kind of dying, But yeah, switched off on me. Yeah, see, the body lights up. I have some blue LEDs here, here, and there. The body lights up real nice in the dark. And there's LEDs all through the neck, so I can see at night. But yeah, that is my custom guitar, custom Strat. Love it, love that guitar. It sounds beautiful. And yeah, I used 11 gauge on it, and it hardly ever gets out of tune. I was having some problems, I think this is like the third version of this guitar. I had some weird pickups, single coils, and they sounded terrible. I went through different iterations of this guitar. It took me a good 6 years to finally get it to this point. It didn't have LEDs originally. I never really planned on putting LEDs. I just said, I saw Dave Grohl in All My Life. That was like the first song that really got me into music, and he was playing this, I think it was called a Dan Armstrong guitar, and I thought that was so cool. And once I got rid of that Fender and then went to that Telecaster, I was like, and I was building my own computer at the time with that liquid cooling system, and I was like, what if I can make my own guitar? And I had someone custom make the acrylic body for me. I was able to find someone who could make it for me, and yeah, and I just bought that awesome neck. Well, I had a maple, not a maple, a rosewood neck on it first, and that's what I used for a very long time. And then I had there was some guy who was selling strips where you could put LEDs on the side of it, but it would kind of stop you up, because I put my thumb over kind of like that a little bit, and it would really stop me up, and they would come off, and it would really make me mad. It was I forgot what it was called. I think it was called like hit lights or something. But yeah, I had it on that rosewood neck, and I took them off, and then all the glue stayed stuck all in that neck, and it was just bad. Oh, and that time I had put that pick guard with the lights in it as well, and it was just kind of its own thing, and I just kind of like put it aside for a little while, and then eventually I picked it back up. I decided to change the neck. Then eventually I put LEDs in the neck, in the polaroid dots, and I eventually started changing out all the pickups in there with some Texas Sal, and then put the new bridge, and now it sounds amazing, and I love it. So yeah, and that's my bed. Nothing happens there. I just drool all over it. Yeah. So I have one more thing to show you, and here's my pedal board. I have my remote over here, if you remember, on my desk, and all I have to do is press on, and I have some mood light. I have it on a piece of what is that called? It's not acrylic, but it's stronger than acrylic. It's like it's like bulletproof. Dang, what is it called? I'm really tired, I'm sorry. But yeah, but it's stronger than acrylic. And yeah, it's clearer and everything. But yeah, I have the LEDs up there, and then it shoots through, and it makes the glass look all foggy. So you can see it clear there, and then it gets all foggy, and then the light's bleeding through. Looks really cool. Then I have a Korg tuner. Then I have my Dynacomp right there to make solos brighter, or if I want to make my single coil a little bit tougher, a little bit sound like humbuckers a little bit. Then I have my Slash wah pedal. I had someone buy my old wah pedal, and then I bought this one. This one was like on sale, and I think I got it. Yeah, I actually broke even. So I sold my old one and then bought this one because I like the color, and the other one didn't click in so well. And I told the guy it didn't click in really well when you activated the wall. And then when he was gonna buy it, he tested it and he's like, I don't see any problem with this. I was like, okay. And yeah, really had to punch it when you clicked it. Then I have my tube screamer, my fuzz face, that's what those 9 volts were for. And I have my memory man. Eric Johnson likes to use that, and I like to use it too. Man, it has some great settings: chorus, vibrato, and delay. I just like using that thing, and it helps when I'm playing like classical on my classical acoustic as well, because it gives like an echo effect, and it sounds like you're in a, yeah, I have a memory man. And I have the Big Shot, which basically I could switch between amps or both. Has an AB toggle switch, and then I could go to both. And then I have my RF controller there. And then I use coiled cables. So yeah, that is my pedal board. One day I'll get a whammy pedal and maybe a phase pedal or something. That would be kind of cool to have one day. But yeah, oh, up there, and up there we have the other body of Luke hanging from that thing from The Empire Strikes Back, with his hand cut off. I put it up on my ceiling. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that is my room tour. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye bye.